So another one of the great Vancouver Canuck draft picks of the 1970s that left this earth way too early. So today we're going to talk about the very talented and the very dedicated Rick Blight. Now Rick Blight was drafted 10th overall in the 75 NHL entry draft and 19 overall in the 74 WHA draft by the Michigan Stags. So the WHA and the NHL had great appeal for him. He came into major prominence with the Manitoba Junior Hockey League for 2 seasons with the Portage Terriers. He then graduated to the Brandon Wheat Kings. Brandon had brought him up from Portage in '72, played in their playoffs where he scored 3 goals. In '73, first big season, 93 points in 68 games. '74, his draft year by the WHA, 130 points in 67 games, including 49 goals. And '75 was his big opening out for NHL scouts. 60 goals, ladies and gentlemen, 52 assists for 112 points. Now, Blight holds a very interesting distinction because he led the Canucks in scoring over 3 years and ended up he finished among the Vancouver's top scorers his first 3 seasons, taking 5th, 1st, and 2nd for a total of 187 points. Now, Vancouver rookie season, 56 points, 74 games, 68 points in 78 games, and then 1978, 63 points in 78 games. For some reason, ladies and gentlemen, he ended up in the minors, of all things, with the Dallas Blackhawks in 1979. And we still don't know exactly what happened there. It could have been injuries or whatever, but it's a head-scratcher. Now, he did rebound a little bit in 1980 with 12 goals in 33 games, injury-riddled season. But he found himself full-time in the CHL with the Dallas Blackhawks in 81, where he should have been playing in the NHL, ladies and gentlemen. Toronto could have tried him, or Quebec, or somebody else. Put up some big numbers in Dallas, though, 94 points in 74 games. Now, he stayed in the CHL for most of 82 to Cincinnati Tigers, 39 points in 37 games, but played in Germany as well that year, and also the Wichita Wind for a short while, where he scored 18 goals. So he's putting up some big numbers. Now, he became a favorite of New Brunswickers when he skated with the Moncton Alpines of the AHL in '83, getting 15 points in 19 games. Then went to New Haven for most of the season with 41 points in 47 games, including 5 points in the playoffs. In '83, he got his last cup of coffee in the NHL with LA with 2 games with no points and only 2 penalty minutes. Full NHL totals: 221 points in 326 games, 5 assists in 5 playoff games. CHL numbers more than a point and a half a game. 181 and 142 contests. So I really don't know what happened here. He just said he was everywhere and then just disappeared. Because maybe when Vancouver was changing around a little bit. But all I know, they could have used him in that Stanley Cup run, but for whatever reason, sometimes these players, the candle burns for 4 or 5 seasons, and then that's it. But I can tell you this, he was very good at the 78 World Championships, 75 World Junior Championships for Canada. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been not an official one yet, but he had a good tournament, 4 points in 6 games. Now, it runs in a family because his niece, Hallie Krasniak, currently plays in the Canadian Pro Leagues, most recently for the Calgary Inferno. Now, awards and achievements: CHL Rookie of the Year in '73, 81 CHL Second All-Star Team, and a very deserving entrance in the Manitoba Hockey Hall of Fame. Well deserved, despite the fact it's just still a mystery why his career kind of faded out a little bit. Who knows in hockey? But he's much more dedicated. Now, when he retired from hockey in '83, he began a career as a stockbroker and marketing consultant, as well as managing his family farm in his native Manitoba. Now, The details of his passing are pretty well public knowledge, but I'm just saying his leaving this earth was well too soon. If people would have told him more often, like I'm saying today, that he had our respect in the media, he was a beautiful player on the ice, made the Vancouver fans very happy many ways. And I think of that era, Dennis Kearns and Harold Sneps and Gary Smith and Boudria, Ververgart, Odlefson, all these, Don Lever, Michel Robitaille. You know, they had a lot of talent, and like they became household names. And I'm sorry I'm harping on this again, but if you look at the tape of the 1975 quarterfinals, Game 5, it's on YouTube against Montreal, you know, that team was moving. And, you know, they came within an inch of forcing what was the dynasty later on in 76. You almost forced them into a 6 game. And for a team like Vancouver that just won the division, you know, there was like I said, there was a lot of talent there. Gary Bromley and, all these great young players. So Rick Blight, legendary player, one of Vancouver's best young stars of the 70s, and he is missed. Have a good day. Bye.